The FBI says that these two faces are the same person, but they're not, and I can prove it. Look at these numbers. Tyler's face, 140 millimeters wide. The shooter is 120 millimeters. That's a 20 millimeter gap. Bones don't shrink. Jawline for Tyler, 110 millimeters, and the shooter is 90 millimeters. Look at this. That's a 20 millimeter difference. It's a different head. The nose bridge, Tyler, 18. The shooter, 14 millimeters. 4 millimeter difference. And the lips, Tyler, obviously thinner, and the shooters are lean, more voluptuous. Now the skin, Tyler's luminosity is 67.5, which is considered warm. The shooter is 80.0, pale, cool. That's a 12.5 point difference. At 12.5 points, there's a different ethnic background here. It's not the lighting, it's not camera tricks, it's forensic proof. I built BuildAI, an algorithm deep research coding agent that can absolutely find out exactly what we're looking at here with facial recognition scores that are very similar to what they use at the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, all of that. So I built my own facial recognition software to be able to do this. It took me a few weeks, but here we are. And the score for facial recognitions is to be 80 out of 100 to be considered similar or likely that person. Well, the score that I was able to pull back for Tyler Robinson is only 20 out of 100 based off of the information that I just told you. The FBI's got it wrong, man. Here's where it gets super disturbing, and you've all seen it. We've got the Google searches on September 9th looking for Tyler James Robinson out of DC 2 days before the shooting, a day before the shooting, multiple different places and locations around the world, especially in Washington, DC, looking for Losi Center, looking for the Mauser 98, looking for all kinds of stuff. But how do they know Tyler James Robinson is going to be the shooter? And why would they look him up from DC just before the shooting, before anybody knew his name? The FBI says Tyler wore a black cap. However, 6 hours later, he's wearing a totally different black cap. It's a different style and a different fit. Why would he take off the same black hat to put on a similar one with sunglasses obviously covering it? Why? Tell me why. So how did he know the rooftops, the lines of sight, the escape route? It's because he didn't know it. He wasn't there. Police scanners even said black tactical vest, black mask, tactical helmet. FBI photos end up coming out with a cap and sunglasses, no vest, no mask, no helmet. So 81% of the shooter's face is covered by the cap, and 84% is actually covered by the face. Facial recognition, to do the best job possible, actually needs eyes, eyebrows, ears, hairline. The FBI shows none of this. Candace Owens interviewed Tyler's family. They saw the stairwell photo and they told her that it's definitively not Tyler Robinson. And I was able to confirm that the face is narrower, subject is taller, the lips are fuller, and the build is absolutely leaner. They know their son, and it's not him. The messages that were used to, bring all of this against Tyler, screenshots of a screen, not originals, the note Tyler allegedly wrote, it's been destroyed. There's no original. But there was no exit wound. The surgeon said Charlie Kirk's bones stopped it like he was Superman. Bones of steel. I call bullshit. FBI Director Kash Patel apparently screamed at 200 agents over the fact that it took 12 hours to get the Dairy Queen photo. But one question that nobody's asking is, why is it a photo and not a video? I haven't seen a video of him looking around, ordering his stuff, eating. We don't see anything, just a photo that took 12 hours to get to the FBI. It's because they waited 12 hours to show him, because they were probably doctoring the photo. Phil Lyman, he's a Utah politician. He was at UVU that day, greeted Charlie Kirk minutes before the shooting, and then left to meet friends. Tyler was caught on Phil Lyman's aunt's Ring camera that very same day, and Phil Lyman has told 3 different narratives about where he was, what he heard, what he saw, and what he knew. And what he knew could not be explained if you didn't know the narrative.
He had blood on his arms, he had blood on his shirt, he was dragged off and carried out of the venue. There was a gunshot that rang out.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I saw someone get shot today. Yeah, so I saw Charlie Kirk get shot. He collapsed in his seat. He fell over to the side. He was carried off. He had blood on his arms. He had blood on his shirt. He was dragged off and carried out of the venue. There was a gunshot that rang out.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I saw someone get shot today.
Yeah, dumb question.
Did you guys see what happened?
Yes, I saw him. What's it called? Are you recording me?
Same boy right here. Same boy right here. He walked from outside to inside and gave the same damn speech. So this is what Candace Owens is saying. And this is what Candace Owens is confused about. But guess what? We got him and we figured this shit out. Shout out to not just me, because this is not me. This is the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine team. Y'all figure this shit out with me. Is this the same boy?
Yes, you're live right now. Well, we're recording. I don't know if we're live because of the cell service.
So,
hang on.
I was standing in probably the third. Okay. I was standing from probably the third row in the bottom. I saw hit. I heard the shot ring out. I looked to my left, and then I looked over to my right. I saw him slump over in his chair forward. He slumped over. He had blood coming from the left side of his neck down his shirt, and he slumped over and he was carried off. Get off me!
See, all that was an act. All of that was an act, Candace. All of it was an act.
Because it looks to me, based off of this video, that Phil Lyman was standing next to the alleged witness, Phil's lips moving with the witness's words. This is a staged interview. Come on. Have we really gotten to a point to where we really are as dumb as they think? We're running in circles trying to figure out if this is a fake or not, or a situation that they're trying to create or not. It's very, very clear. They pivoted back on the screwdriver situation, or the gun, or he didn't have it, he did have it, the towel. How are you going to get DNA off of a towel anyways, unless he came in that shit? Tell me. There's no blood or anything on there, or no semen, then I don't know what the hell they're talking about. This is a staged interview. George Zinn, child CP suspect, he falsely confessed. He endorsed Phil Lyman for governor on the official Lyman for Utah website. Eric Moutsos, though, former cop, tactical training, was removed from Phil Lyman's page before the shooting last year in November. Only him. He's the only person that was removed from the website ever from endorsements. Why? You tell me why. I want to know why. That's all I want to know. I'm asking questions. 2 weeks after, 7 CIA UVU staff vanished from the website, all in security or intelligence departments. They're all gone. Tyler Robinson, I believe, is innocent. An innocent man could be executed because the real killers are trying to do something that they don't want us to know about. The FBI has been covering it up, and BuildAI saw what humans missed. It proves that Tyler Robinson is the wrong man based off of the very photos that the FBI said that we all had. If they have something different, they need to let us know, because I can verify it. But for now, a 20 out of a 100 score for facial recognition is unacceptable and is definitively not that person based off of that data. Share this video, not for the views, not for the likes, but for Tyler Robinson. Because if he's been MK Ultra'd, if he's been put into this situation based off of lies, we need to know the truth for justice. We can't allow this to happen. We can't. We have to at least find out the truth. I'm not here to spread conspiracies. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a fighter for the truth across the board in my life. My name is Danks, and I'm an agent for God and the truth. I just showed you the evidence that could save a man's life and put a lot more people that shouldn't be saved underneath the microscope. What you do with this information is up to you, but you've seen the images, you've seen the data that I compiled, you've seen the graphs that I've made with BuildAI. None of this stuff was made willy-nilly. This took weeks to create. I built this for Charlie, okay? For Charlie and Charlie only. How about that? Everybody else, I don't know about.
Danks on lock. Yeah. They call me Danks on lock. Come on.